trying to triple law. Had to ask if it costs ever getting caught. Change course, had to bank doors. Now them same doors got a man to wait for us. Handshake still, cause the manners ain't lost. On floss when cause I plan to stay raw. Had to take deals that ain't have a race seal just to have a play field. Now I'd rather take off. Remember when it feels like you gotta stay still. If the line ain't crossed,
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Christian Walker penciled into the lineup, and Singy, they beat the clock to acquire him just before the deadline.
In the nick of time, Boog, and now it's 2 months of pressure for him. Big at-bats down the stretch, though, could turn a late pick.
And now it's Christian Walker. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 17th of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Christian Walker, the next to hit. He's already homered in this one. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now it's Alexander Canario, and he's already singled in this game. 0-2 now. On the ground right side, into the outfield, base hit. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the... Here's Nolan Arenado. Flied out his first time. The pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Fired to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. So up now for Chicago, Christian Walker. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive. Carlson puts it away for the out, and there's 2 away. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Struck out looking in his first at bat. And the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So 2 on with 2 away. And now Christian Walker. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Chris, today they had the chance to see how their trade for him might pan out, and the early returns were pretty good.
And it's got to be a relief for him and the GM to see this kind of game after the trade, Boog. And, you know, some more good days at the dish like this, I think it's going to go a long way towards making this deal a real win for them.
listen, man, world it made me crazy. Might just turn around, do 180. I ain't politicking, I ain't kissing no babies. The devil on my doorstep being so shady. Don't trip, we don't gotta let him in. Don't trip. Yeah. I let it go, but I never go with it. Yeah, okay, cool as fall weather. I'm here to make it all better with a little music for you. I don't do enough for you. Without you, it's the color blue. Oh, don't trip. I was in the city, they was talking that. Had the homies with me, all of a sudden they split. We ain't even worried, we just laughing, that's rich. You know how it goes, it ain't broke, don't fix. Hey, one of these days we'll all get by. Don't be afraid, don't fall. Think I lost my mind. Reality so hard to find. When the devil tryna call your line, I always shine, even when the light dim. No, I ain't God, but I'm feeling just like him. Oh, don't trip. See, I was in the whip, riding me and my friends, listening to us, no one else, that's it. That's the flesh, just a bit. Let me talk, man. Let's say my head got bit. Yeah, well, listen, man, world it made me crazy. Might just turn around, do 180. I ain't politicking, I ain't kissing no babies. The devil on my doorstep being so shady. Don't trip. We don't gotta let him in. Don't trip. Yeah. I let it go, but I never go with it. Don't trip. Don't trip. Don't trip. Well, you could see me now, love me and hold me down my mind. It goes. Listen, man, world it made me crazy. Might just turn around, do 180. I ain't politicking, I ain't kissing no babies. The devil on my doorstep being so shady. Don't trip. We don't gotta let him in. Don't trip. Yeah. I let it go, but I never go with it. surprising. Roll with me. Let's roll with me. Talk to myself and it's quite surprising. In the middle of the night, roll. Now I talk to myself and it's quite surprising. In the middle of a fight, roll. Can't you see the sign up on the wall? In the middle of a fight, talk to myself and it's quite surprising. Roll with me. Let's roll with me. I wish you meant that I did something like you got a wish. I would do something else, something like you. Wish I wish I could be someone like you. Be someone else, someone else, someone like you. Wish I could be someone like you. Be someone else, someone else.
Ain't daddy fan of you, mate? Bang, bang, gotta go get it. I'ma lean, rock with it, in it. Going silly, if she drop like it's hot, tell her bounce with it. Talking big block, flip it, talking big sauce, spilling, gotta check. Big I'm drenched, pardon my French. I'm with a foreign, she don't speak no English. Big money spent, like a fan. If you with it, come and get it. Fans whip it and the windows tinted. $500,000 car, $1 million in it. Throw a birdie in the pot. Wrist, that'll whip it. All froze, neck dripping. All gold, fried chicken. No, I run it. Keep up, no limit. Visa. I got married to the street. Should've signed a prenup. Hood ting, Keisha, good bring, genius. And with this big pile of money, I don't never need love. Big wolf on my necklace, big dog. See me flexing if I ever get arrested for my confession. Ayy, came up flipping chickens, flip a ton, tunnel vision, jewels dripping, talking 33. Scotty Pippen, ayy, bang, bang, gotta go get it. I'ma lean, rock with it, in it.
Back here at the friendly confines. And we welcome you in, already 2 away here in the 7th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Dansby Swanson stands in. 1 for 3. Here comes a pitch. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Ian Happ up to hit. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And it kicks off the base of the wall. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now it's Christian Walker. Down the left field line. Base hit. 1 run across. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Lucas Litke takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Hosmer. Grips one to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third, and it's 9-3. Safely into second. He's got a double. And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. That's a base hit. Run scores. Now a long throw home. Run comes in from second. It's now 11-3.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's Alexander Canario. And that one hammered. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A 2-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 13. New pitcher for the Braves, Kirby Yates. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here's Yan Gomes. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Yates, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And there's a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Line drive, puts it away for the out.
Up next,
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw cut off to second. And he's there with a double.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Stepping in, Ian Happ. Can't glove it cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But they score. Michael Fulmer on the pitch here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And here it comes. Ozuna, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's in there, and it's 0-2. A little bit low.
It's a good take.
In the air, left field. Happ moving under it. And he dropped it. So that's a foul ball, and he gets another chance at the plate. The next offering misses. It's 2-2. And there's a ball.
Cut him break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And here's a 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Orlando Arcia. In there for strike 1. Fulmer, the former Rookie of the Year, he features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Gomes sizing this one up. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. And the righty deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Nico Horner. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. The right-hander back to work. That's a laser base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a double. Fourth hit of the night for him.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So now pinch hitter for the Cubs. Trey Mancini. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Swung on, belted. Ozuna ranging back some more, and gone into the home run basket.
I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it, and he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Luis Torrens. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a pinch hit double. Bellinger up to hit. Line drive, base hit right field. Torrens around third. The relay, and he's got no chance. He's out. Bellinger caught in a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
At the plate, Christopher Morel, and he drops it down the third baseline. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Next to hit, Alexander Canario. Bunting, and he pops it up. Riley makes the grab on the run. Cubs add 2 on this homer. Last chance coming up here. Staying in the game on defense, Trey Mancini. He pitch hit last half and now takes over at first. So Brad Boxberger rolls into the game.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And he deals. Good job to fight that one off. At the belt and fires. That one 95 to finish him off. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Austin Riley. Next pitch is popped up. Boxberger under this one. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take the first 2 games of this series.
hear is raindrops. I won't range with new top. When I post a new stop. If I post my, I have the word like ooh ah. This right here, that new pop. Type to make the move stop. I don't follow rules. I just break them and call.
Yeah, call me on my celly phone. Hate when you leave me alone. I don't like to Instagram. I don't like when you be out. I just want your phone. I know exes hate me now. Can't date you, so they hate you now.
All I hear is raindrops. I won't range with new top. When I post a new stop. If I post my, I have the word like ooh ah. This right here, that new pop. Type to make the move stop. I don't follow rules. I just break them and call mine.
Baby, I don't like these boys. I don't like these cameras. I don't like the paparazzi. They remind me of the cops. The ops. You're right. Make sure that I do you right. Keep your up all night. Bedroom feel like fight night. Hold on tight. Baby, I write the do or die when I met you. It's alright, I don't die. I just wanna make your mind for the night, for my life. Live like twice on my life. Move away like far away. Hold your hand, then we pray, then you stay.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on ML. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. The wind and the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. And the right-hander deals. Fought off foul. You know, Chris, Kyle Hendricks went to Dartmouth, so he's known as the professor, but his teammates on the Cubs actually call him Carl. His good friend and former bullpen coach of the Cubs, Chad Noble, came up with that nickname, and it stuck for whatever reason. So you'll hear them on the field saying, come on, Carl. Santiago Espinal now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Good contact guy, good defender. Ground ball right side, and he picks it up in foul territory.
Yeah, that's kind of how some people call you Bug instead of Boo.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Bellinger pulls it in on the run. We head to the bottom of the second, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Hendricks back to work, and that one is in for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 0-2. Just missed.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Barnhart hauls it in, and there's one away.
The first baseman,
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right now, number 6 on the American League home run leaderboard. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Singy, how about this note? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. Makes a nice running catch. 2 away.
The catcher, Alejandro.
2 outs, base is empty. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. That's in there. Strike 1. Right side, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And a swing and a miss there.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Chapman gets a piece there. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Got him looking. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Oh, 2 as he waves
No
at that
ball,
one.
2 strikes.
And the pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. Kiermaier, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Struck him out looking. Blue Jays go down in order. They continue to trail 7. And welcome back. And now the DH, Whit Merrifield. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Next pitch is popped up. No play. That's an infield single. And next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball to right. Canario moving under it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's 0 for 1.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Righty delivers. Now 1-1. Bo Bichette, second round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad Dante played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Springer in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. 2 outs. To the right side, Horner slings to first. That takes care of Springer. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
And here is Matt Chapman. His first at bat was a strikeout. And ball 1. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And now 1-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled over to first. And that is that. Hendricks back to work. Ball 1 there. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Left-hand hitter waits. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Here's the 2-2. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Here's Kiermaier now. On the ground to the left. On to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And fouled off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And there's a ball.
1-1.
The 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and deals. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
1 strike.
Bichette at first, 1 gone. And the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact. A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you.
On to the bottom of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch, and he just misses. Hendricks still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Horner over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Chapman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Chapman gets a piece there. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a slow roller. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and they're down 9-0. Welcome back. Bottom 9, and now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. Hendricks back to work. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. And down on strikes. 1 down.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't.
That's ball 1. Slow roller up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Now only 1 out remaining.
The batter, the second baseman, Santiago.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cubs take game 1 of the series on the road. He really made a splash in his first game with the big club. Nothing but zeros on the scoreboard.
Yeah, he was absolutely dealing on the hill today, and every year teams call up pitchers and just hoping that they can get a contribution and maybe find a real core piece to help them compete down the stretch, and he looks like the real deal.
I've been lost in your eyes all afternoon. The more I drift, the closer I get to you. She's a ghost, and the truth, it's impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me.
Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Well, time for our player spotlight, Singy. Dansby Swanson, very important to this team's success.
Well, I think that might be an understatement, Boog. I mean, this guy brings so much talent to the table, and his success is absolutely essential to this team. So if they're able to make a run
on the north side of Chicago, John Schaub and Chris Singleton. And next is the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a bouncer. Swanson to second, on to first, double play. Dansby Swanson stands in right now with the 5th most RBIs in the NL. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Around third. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores. 3-2, they take the lead.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's Alexander Canario. The 0-2. Runner takes off and right back to the mound. Tosses to first, third out. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's Eloy Jimenez. Smash to the left side. And they take care of Jimenez for the out. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So digging in, Alexander Canario. Grounded out his first time up. 0 for 1 so far. To first, and they've got him picked off. Swanson hung up in a rundown now. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Runner at first with no outs here. To first, and he breaks for second. Swanson trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out. Now it's the right fielder, number 79. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The pitch. Bounce to the right. Feeds to second, out there. Return throw to first, got him. Double play. And runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up to middle or to right field.
0-1. Here's a rocket out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity. But
so up next, Dansby Swanson. That one ripped. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the right fielder, number 79. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now it's going to be Dansby Swanson. Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. 2 outs, runner on first. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. The pitch. And there he goes. Out to short. Swanson fires to first on the run, and that is that. Singy looking back on this one. Dansby Swanson had a nice game at the plate for them.
Absolutely. And, you know, we talked about earlier how important he is to this club, and it's games just like this one. If he can do it consistently over the long run, I think he can really have a huge impact on this ball club. And I also think we'll see more of the same from him in the future. And I know this. His teammates are hoping for that too.
Supreme, nah, that LLFTS black culture, the blueprint, no with the BS, I'm doing my best. They washed out, need to give it a rest. The tables turn while they try to confess. I'm still the same, needing my space. Be evil, but look good in the face. They haphazard, but I'm keeping my pace. They haphazard, but I'm
Back here in Detroit with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. The Tigers have some action going in their pen for the first time. Garrett Hill up and loosening in the pen. Alexander getting cranked up as well. Here's Nico Warner.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here. Trying to get him into scoring position.
High fly ball down the left field line. Green going back on this one. Looking up. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
In Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch. And I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Jason Foley.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Squeezes it, and there are 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Around first, heading for 2. The relay to second, the tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back at Comerica Park. Now it's the DH, Nick Maton.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Drew Smiley gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
On the ground to third. Slings it across. And a couple of quick outs. The batter now, Javier Baez. They say you win. Bounce to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Foley back to work. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone! He sends it out of here, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure. That's a tremendous swing.
Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. Base knock, center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The tag, and he's out.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby Swanson stands in. 1 for 3.
Swanson.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one back, and that is gone.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Will Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Trey Mancini now, and a bunt back at the pitcher. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there. That's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Alexander Canario now at the plate. That's to third. Throw on to Cabrera. And the inning is over. But they go deep twice in the inning. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Craig Kimbrell. 25th appearance of the year for him. Strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
Got him looking for the K. Fastball to letters frozen for strike 3. Now here is Eric Haas. Lifted in the air down the left side. Hat flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Carpenter at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Next offering is down low.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to them.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
I'm coming with the pump. We got more, cause it's what you want.
Back here in Pittsburgh with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. The Cubbies with a big opportunity today. The chance to clinch a division crown with a win. And Singy, this could be the climax of an improbable run for them this year.
Boog, I'd love to lie, but honestly, I didn't see it coming. I mean, these guys were not on the top of my list of contending teams by any means coming into the year. But you know what? They've really put together a special season. You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's gone. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 7-0. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Dowry Moreta.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Now it's Alexander Canario. Now time called at the plate. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. The throw into second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart. And first offering is fouled off. It's got to make a year like this sweeter when you weren't expected to be even close to this position. The pitch. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now he turns and heads for second. Barnhart caught in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-0. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Craig Kimbrell.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Here comes a pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The right field.
Now at the plate, Kanan Smith and Jigba. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
That one fouled off. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-handed reliever. Caught him looking for the K. Down in order go the Pirates. Not going their way. It's 7. Back here at PNC Park. New inning getting started. Here's Nico Horner. And here it comes. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that's just foul. The 0-2. This to third. Hayes to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Ian Happ up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. That one is gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Gets under it and pops it up. Hedges takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. Drops a bunt down the first base side. He takes it on his own, and that is the third out of the inning. Cubs get one on the solo shot. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Scott Efros.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Canario glides back, fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now, so otherwise I think that ball's out of here.
Foul ball there. Efros, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And there's the strike.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. And that'll do it. They are champions of the National League Central Division. So the Chicago Cubs get the win and lock up a division title. Tremendous season for a team that was not expected to be here, Singy.
It's unbelievable, Boog. I mean, they weren't even supposed to come close to the postseason, and they go out there and take the division crown. I mean, just a terrific story, and one of the biggest in the game this year. So I got to say, huge congratulations to this club.
My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, amazing view. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat and her, they